trending online, and it's about influencers shaping the values of children more than parents. And many are saying, "Oh, still parents have control over their children." Many are also, opposing that particular view. But I think influencers are actually influencing the values of children more than parents in our current dispensation, because you see, kids are always online. They're always online. Whatever the influencers are putting out there, they are feeding onto it, and in a way, they are going to be impacted by those things. And one thing is that the kids see those influencers to be what more relatable as compared more than their parents. Yes, because is the parents, kids see them to be strict whenever they are correcting them or they are trying to punish them, so that it will deter them, or whatever they did, they will be deterred from what doing it again. Kids see it to be what maybe harsh or something, so they tend to relate with the influencers they want, because the influencers, they are not going to punish them or anything. They're just putting out their things that the kids like. So that, yes, so in a way, they are going to influence or shape their values more than what the parents. And also, you see, the influencers are influencing the purchases, the beliefs, and the habits of the kids. Right now, the kids, whatever the influencers are putting out, oh, the habit, the things that they do daily, the kids are copying. The purchases, the things that they buy, how they buy, even sometimes even when the kid cannot afford, because that kid has been influenced to that level. Whatever the influencer puts out there, the kid tries to copy it. And also, you see, we have these topics that parents find it very difficult to discuss with them, especially in Africa. Oh, maybe this part of your body is called this what is used for, and all that. When you do this, what is going to happen? They avoid those conversations. But when you go online, you find those things explained to the detail online by these influencers. So they are going to be influenced by them. Yeah, whatever they are going to put out there, and most of the things that they put online, they are very addictive. The kids will go and watch, then what? They will come back again for what? Another dose. And these things are going to influence, and they spend more time on what? On the social media as compared to the time they spend to what? Like, you see that they spend more time on social media more than what? They spend more time on social media more than the time they spend with their parents. So in a way, they are going to be influenced. Yeah. So and one thing is this: the some of the influencers also glamorize what their lifestyles, and whatever they do, they make it so attractive to the extent that even if it's fake, sometimes they are just faking it. They are just doing it for the public. So it's more like a show base. But here's the case: the kids don't know. Whoever is following them don't know. The followers and all that, they don't know, so they are just going to copy it anyhow. Yeah. So and it's happening. People are just doing whatever the influencers are doing. Or sometimes they don't even have the financial capacity to do it, but they are using one way or the other, or doing like one way or the other, they are doing it. And also, we have this instance whereby the influencers, they tend to have many followers and subscribers. So whatever they put out there, millions or thousands of people are going to have access to it. So in a way, they are going to be influenced by them. But however, some people argue that still the parents have more control over their kids, because they are always in the house with them. But they are not always in the house with them. In our current dispensation, sorry, we have parents going to work early in the morning, coming back late. You don't even have time for the kids. So it's, that particular point is very arguable to believe. Yes, I believe in it. It's very difficult for me. And also, some people would argue that, oh, when you go to certain families, they've given them that strong training and all that, so they are not going to allow them to be. Their kids are not going to allow themselves to be influenced easily. Yes, some people also say that, oh, we have rules and traditions in certain families that they cherish so much that they are not going to allow these influencers to sway them another way. But these kids tend to idolize these influencers so much that sometimes they will nod their head to whatever thing that their parents are telling them. Whatever thing they are telling them, they will not say, oh yes. It's like they are taking whatever the parents are saying. But you see that they idolize the influencer so much that when you go online and see that the influencer is saying something different, they are going to do what the influencer is saying. So I think the the influencers are doing a major like they are really impacting the lives of the kids. And if it's in a positive light, then it's going to help the kids. But if we have these influencers who are influencing the kids negatively and all that, so yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section.